I was trying to figure out how to do this intro. I had some dry ice I was going to use, but apparently it evaporated. So I decided on doing this instead. There's more than one way to skin a cat, or in this case, a werewolf. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we have a very spooky Halloween review for you guys, and that is of this, the Todd Mcfarlane werewolf set that came out back in the 90s. So I thought this would be a very cool Halloween video to do. As I said in the intro, I actually had some dry ice that I was planning on using with this to have it like kind of coming around, and then I had checked my freezer, and apparently because the freezer didn't seal right, I guess the ice ended up completely evaporating. So what you're looking at here is Plan B. This is a flashlight review, so let's move right in. Look at the detail on this werewolf. I absolutely love this werewolf. It's one of the coolest, most wicked looking werewolves I think I've ever seen in well, I don't know, these days they're coming out with some pretty cool new ones, but for when I was younger, in my early teens, this was one of the coolest werewolf figures I had ever seen before. And I actually wanted this for a very long time and didn't end up getting my hands onto it until like a couple years ago. And then so we got the werewolf right here looking scary and creepy and looking like he's just going to tear someone apart. And then over here we have Hunter Steve, and he looks oddly familiar, a little bit like Elmer Fudd, wearing the orange hunter's gear with the hat, only I don't think he's hunting rabbits. I think he's getting a little more than he bargained for while he's out in the woods hunting rabbit. He's over here getting attacked and eaten by a werewolf. Now, one thing I wanted to show you about Hunter Steve here, let's go ahead and take the gun out of his hand. Oh, there goes his hat, which comes off very easy. That was one of the points I was going to make. I don't want him to fall and break. Okay, let me put the gun down there. Let's get him over here and take a closer look. And so, like I said, this is Hunter Steve. This is his little hat that just fell off here. His hunter's hat. But his head can actually... let's see if I can get him to do it. It's so hard to hold the camera and the flashlight, and got my hands full. His head should be able to pop off. There it goes. Oh crap. I just broke Hunter Steve. I could have swore his... Am I wrong about that? He has a... I really feel like I'm about to break this figure right now, but I recall like his arms or something pop off because he has bones. But now I can't seem to do it, and I'm a little scared to. Was it his leg, maybe? One of his arms and one of his legs? Crap, man. I just totally ruined this figure by breaking his head off. I'm probably going to have to super glue that or something now. Because actually, that's kind of weird that I did that, because these figures are actually notorious for their heads breaking off rather easy. So that's the first time I've ever actually broke something on a review. I'm going to go ahead and leave it in this video. I'm kind of bummed out, guys. Hopefully a little super glue will fix this. You know, anybody who's experienced this problem, because I remember this in the early 90s. I had bought several of these sets, and the heads was notorious for just snapping right off like that. And of course, it doesn't help when you're trying to yank it off thinking that there's a bone peg under there. I know there is somewhere on this figure, but now I'm kind of like afraid to mess with it anymore. I'm afraid that I'm not going to be able to find that, because I haven't messed with this set in quite a while. I should have probably watched some other YouTuber review this to refresh on what body parts actually come off on Hunter Steve. But if you guys know how to fix this head, please let me know in the comments below. Wow, this is crazy. I'm kind of like super embarrassed right now. I never broke a figure on camera before. This is a first for me. So let me take a closer look at this figure and figure out if the body parts pop off somewhere, and I will get back to you guys with this review. Okay, guys, so I actually ended up figuring this out, and I'm actually kind of pissed now. Yes, the body parts do pop off, the arms pop out, the leg pops off, and yes, the head has a bone that it is supposed to just pop off of, but for some reason mine got stuck and snapped the bone off inside the head. So that's why it broke on me. So that kind of bothers me, but I will super glue this back onto Steve's body, and he will never lose his head again. He will continue to lose his arms and his leg, but he will never lose his head again if I can help it. Of course, if that super glue doesn't hold, then he's gonna lose his head again. But anyway, so yeah, well, bummer. I'm just gonna set Headless Steve over here. Guess I could make him into a custom Headless Horseman if I wanted to. That might be a way to go, because I never really liked Steve anyway. Elmer Fudd looking anyway. So let's just move on from the hunter, and let's take a look at the werewolf. Now, I will not be popping any limbs off of this guy, which is probably a good thing because they don't pop off anyway. I don't know how much McFarlane ever fixed their their articulation problem. I know they have a major one. I'm really afraid to move any limbs for, well, the reason why you just seen right now. I had planned on talking about the whole problem with the Todd Mcfarlane toys in this monster series of heads and limbs and joints breaking like this, but I didn't actually plan on demonstrating live on video that happening. But like I said, FishBricks85, you never know what you're gonna see here. So moving right along, this is the werewolf. Now this guy is super creepy, and his arms do move up and down, but I'm gonna be extremely careful because all I need to do is now break him. He's actually the whole, like, really main reason for getting this set. Steve was just kind of a filler figure for the werewolf set. He actually is supposed to twist at the waist, but he feels a little stiff. I'm not gonna force him. I'm afraid it might snap like Steve's head did. And I'm not trying to break another figure. So anyway, and then I guess I might as well review this, even though this also isn't that important. This is the hollowed out tree that comes with this. Now I know that in my parts box somewhere I actually have the pieces that complete this, and what I believe that is it looks like there's the door right here that actually opens. And again, I'm just terrified of this set now. I'm just afraid I'm going to try to use one of its action features and something's going to break on me, like with Steve over there. But anyway, somewhere right here, I know there's supposed to be like a little hidden rock, or maybe it's right here on the back, right in this area where there's a snake crawling down apparently, where you can actually hide Hunter Steve's body parts inside this tree, where it looks like the werewolf tried to stash the body. And then I guess somehow this right here actually, oh, there we go. Okay, cool. I did that without damaging it. Good. This actually opens up, and you can have like the body parts falling out, and you know, some cops come along and they're like, oh my goodness, it's a homicide, something in the woods, some kind of monster ripped Steve apart. Not Steve. Steve's dead. Moving on. But yeah, the whole point of this review was the werewolf. So I did that. This has been the video, you guys. I hope you like it. Steve's dead until I glue his head back on or turn him into a headless horseman or something. I'm not really sure. I'm kind of liking the idea of the headless horseman, though. Like, customizing this guy into a headless horseman could be like a cool future, like, next year Halloween video. I'm not going to do it this year because I have like my whole videos lined up. I'm already behind right now, trying to get caught up. I've been experiencing a lot of personal problems in my life. I'm not going to get into that, but it's been slowing down my video turnout this month. I actually wanted to do a lot more this month, but I'm still going to try to recover, and I'm going to give you guys a couple, if not 2 or 3 Halloween videos this year. That's something I try to do every year, sometimes more, sometimes less. This year happens to be less because of things that have happened in my life. But anyway, I'm not going to go into that. this video is starting to ramble on, guys. So as always, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. And remember, we'll see you back here on Fishbricks 85. If you guys would like to see me actually turn this into a custom Headless Horseman figure, let me know in the comments down below, and that is something I will consider doing. Or if you guys would rather see me just maybe glue his head and fix him back to Hunter Steve, you can let me know that in the comments below. If I do get enough comments on this video saying to make a Headless Horseman, that's what I'm going to do. So let me know, guys. Let me know what you think. You guys decide. Should I Headless Horseman him, or should I fix him? Let me know. As always, guys, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.